Hi, my name is Cassie Chamis. I'm in the Instructional Design and Technology Master's Degree program here at Full Sail. So, looking at my long term career goal, I'm looking to be a professional educator in instructional design and technology. Then, at my short term goal, with graduation coming up in a year, I will be able to create a professional teaching tool for a corporation within 3 months of graduation. In order to accomplish these goals, I have some steps that I will follow. First, what I'll do is I will find a corporation looking for professional education tools. I will really learn about their job in the teaching task and also what my intended audience will be. To furthermore gather information, I will look at the timeline and budget for their program. I'll also prepare the educational tool. Then I will submit the tool to the corporation for their review. I'll then go ahead and present the educational tool for my intended audience. I will also request feedback from the audience on the effectiveness of the instruction. I'll utilize the education tool as an example of my work in order to obtain more business in the field. While researching trends in instructional design and technology and current companies in the field, I have come across several varieties of very exciting companies I'd like to learn about. One of these is the Raccoon Gang. Another here is Alan Com. And then Sweet Rush. These are three great examples of instructional design and technology companies that develop learning management systems, custom e learning, and they foster creativity and innovation in education. In learning more about these companies, I found that they encompass some of Idris's Moti's 10 design thinking principles, which came out in 2013, and these are highly relevant to instructional design and technology. To highlight just a few of these principles, each company demonstrated its action oriented methods. They focused on human centricity and a dynamic, constructive process in developing e learning, as this was outlined in MOTI 2013. Every step in creating e learning must focus on the task and the intended audience and be evaluated for effectiveness, which directly relates to MOTI's aligning participants around specific goals and results. Upon doing further research on LinkedIn, I discovered numerous industry organizations that I am now a member of. I am now a part of Instructional Design and Technology Network, Instructional Design for Beginners Mastermind, and Freelance in Instructional Design and E-Learning Industry. Each of these organizations offers a multitude of creative, logical tools that can facilitate innovation and transformation for training professionals in instructional design and technology, as Muti outlines in 2013. They also offer a forum for discussing trends, asking questions, and searching for jobs. Being a part of these organizations will help me not only learn more about the field and its participants, but also raise more questions about it that I can further research. Additionally, there are some fantastic leaders in the field. These include Carl Kapp, who is a part of the L&D Learning Academy. He's also a LinkedIn learning author, a co-founder of Enterprise Game Stack, and a TEDx speaker. I'm excited to explore his educational tools and listen to his TEDx talks, such as Life Lessons from Video Games, a book he wrote in 2014. Another leader in the field, Luke Hobson, is the Assistant Director of Instructional Design at MIT and author of What I Wish I Knew Before Becoming an Instructional Designer. The book is highly relevant to my current position as I start out in instructional design and technology, and I hope it provides informative reading throughout my program. Finally, I'm excited to research Shannon Tipton further, and she was listed as the top 100 e-learning movers and shakers by e-learning industry in 2018 and 2019. The field of instructional design and technology has been around for many years, dating back to before M. David Merrill, a highly respected educator and researcher who earned his PhD in 1964. Therefore, it'll be very exciting to learn how Tipton has added to the field more recently with modern technology. Looking at the community at Full Sail and the student organizations we offer, I would like to become involved with the 3,300 plus climbing club. This organization helps support and develop new artists as clients of Full Sail students, marketing them and supporting them throughout their journey. Although my skills do not directly relate to the individual artists, I feel I can help bridge the educational gaps that the 3,300 plus climbing members may have in areas such as negotiation, time, and stress management, and effective communication with artists as well. These would be fantastic e learning modules for the organization and for inclusion in my portfolio as I seek employment. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn about my goals and instructional design and technology as I pursue a master's degree and begin my career upon graduation.